Hey, what's up, Refund Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good today on something I just feel like showing off for my old collection is going to be this Marnie figure, this Figma Marnie figure right here. Marnie is one of the better sword and shield characters in personal opinion. Pokemon Center made several figures. I like collecting the Pokemon figures a good little bit. Comes with two different Morpekos. You got the normal, then you got the hangry mode. Plenty of different poses and faces that you can do. I think it has a Dusk Ball as well for all of Marnie's dark type Pokemons. Several figures that are worth your time collecting. There's a Raihan one as well that I have. Might show that one off later. We'll get to that eventually. Want to talk about something that's been shown to me a good little bit, something that's been brought to my attention. I saw this situation a lot more commonly in 2021. That's when I do recall seeing it the most, 2022 maybe slightly. But this situation hasn't really been floating around too much anymore, especially with product becoming readily available. This is more of a thing that kind of happened when people didn't have as easy of a time getting modern Pokemon product into their hands when it comes to the TCG side of the house. So what we're looking at here, we're going to be taking a look at this. We have Clutch Cards LLC, Comprehensive Policy Update. So Clutch Cards, they're a little company that sells their Pokemon cards and all that stuff. I've heard about them before. I've heard some things. I'll get to that here in a second, but I want to address this real fast just because I think this is a little weird to see nowadays. Dear valued customers, in our commitment to transparency and customer care, Clutch Cards LLC is updating our policies due to unprecedented financial challenges affecting our operations. Hate to see it, not something you like to see. Let's see what you guys actually ended up changing. We regret to inform you that due to current financial constraints, we must cancel all pending orders. This action is taken to prevent further customer uncertainty. Cool. Makes sense. You guys don't have the ability to do certain things. You guys are canceling that stuff. We understand the inconvenience that causes and assure you this decision is made considering the best interests of our customers and the company. Well, that's something you like to see. You know, we're taking the best interest of our customers first. And of course, we want to make sure the company is doing the best they can. Here's where shit gets a little fucking wonky. And I haven't seen anything like this in a goddamn hot minute. Presently, Clutch Cards LLC is unable to issue refunds due to severe financial restrictions. We are diligently exploring all options for resolving this complex situation. However, we cannot currently commit to a timeline or guarantee for refunds. So this is what was shown to me, and this is why people were kind of making this a big deal. So essentially what they did was they took a bunch of pre-orders for product. They were unable to fulfill them for whatever reason, whether it was actually not able to get the product, which I find that extremely hard to believe nowadays whenever Scarlet and Violet product is literally fucking everywhere. In fact, if you look at orders that have reviews on stuff currently, I mean, here's one for just Paldea and Evolved. Here's one for fucking the collector's tins for like the Charizard one, the little lunchbox with Charizard on top of it. You were able to go to fucking any store and pick up one of those. This is modern product they're having a hard time with. But what I actually think happened is I think finances just weren't being handled properly. This is all my opinion, of course. Don't fucking take me in court. This is just me talking how I feel about this stuff, but I haven't seen this in a minute. Now look, they're telling you straight up at that very top part, they're not issuing refunds. They'll explore possible options and things that may be able to lead to refunds in the future. Fucking maybe. Who knows when the hell that's going to be. But of course, right here, we acknowledge, guys, we acknowledge the significant impact of these charges on our customers and approaching this situation with the utmost sincerity and a sense of duty. Duty to what? What are you guys doing? You already said you're not issuing refunds. You're not taking any more orders. You're not giving people product. You're not able to do fucking anything. What's the duty here? Clutch Cards LLC is devoted to finding equitable solutions and maintaining open communications with our customers. Yeah, that's not fucking true. As we can very clearly see by a lot of these reviews, you guys just aren't answering emails. You guys just aren't doing anything with that stuff. What happened? What's going on here? Look, I understand things happen, but this is just me going to be talking about this for a second. This is just me. I'm not telling anybody what to do with their money. You support whoever the hell you want to support as you. This is just me. As an average person who collects modern Pokemon cards, a little bit of vintage here and there, an average collector, when things are not getting cheaper, my paycheck does not go as far as it used to, and I'm having to make some choices on whether I want to have fun in my hobby or whether I want to pay bills and still be able to afford groceries, okay? And I'm sure a lot of people fall into this fucking same category, okay? Now look, say they do get out of this hole, right? Say they do a lot of these things. Say they actually make it so where they can sell Pokemon or One Piece or Magic the Gathering or Weiss Schwartz product or whatever they didn't deliver on, right? Say they're able to do that, okay? This is just me. You choose your own adventure, okay? You fucking pick whichever Goosebumps chapter you want to go to. This is just me. I'm not giving my money to somebody who can't even fucking acknowledge the fact that, like, they should probably refund customers for not delivering a product, especially in times like this where money's not going as far as it did. Yes, businesses require money too. Yes, businesses are trying to offer a service, but they still need you, the customer, and they still need to respect you, your time, your money, and the things that you do for them. They do not exist without you. If they do not sell something to you, kaput, they're done. And in my personal opinion, for me, someone who can't handle fucking selling Paradox Rift, who can't handle selling modern product, who can't handle basic responsibilities when it comes to doing that when modern product is everywhere, right? Okay? Hey, I'm calling it as I see it, all right? You do you. Don't fucking take me to court, man. I'm just saying, it seems like this product's everywhere, and it seems like it's pretty easy to get. It just seems like orders aren't fucking going out. I wouldn't give my money to someone who can't handle that stuff. And I strongly advise people to consider their options with their paychecks. I strongly consider for people to actually look into a little bit more of people they're giving their money to, especially when you're spending money on your hobby. And it's not getting easier to do. It's not getting cheaper. And food's not getting cheaper either. I mean, people got shit. You got shit you got to do, okay? Everyone's got things they got. I would not recommend you just throwing money willy-nilly to the wayside and being all right with this. Now, look. They're reaching a timeline where they're going to possibly issue refunds. No. That top line right there. Presently, Clutch Cards LLC is unable to issue refunds due to severe financial restrictions. Yeah, that they're not issuing you refunds, man. They're not going to do that. Not until that shit clears. And even if they do that, they're basically stating we can't guarantee any refunds anytime soon, anytime at all, actually. And we can't even guarantee product. Like, I can't even get you modern product of Pokemon cards. As you can very clearly see by this review, that's fucking Paradox Rift, baby. You can go anywhere and pick up Paradox Rift. And they can't handle selling it. That's what it is. This was something that happened a lot in 2021, 2022, where people were, over allocating what they were going to get. They were taking pre-orders by the fucking waves, and then they couldn't deliver on the product. Or that said product was going up in price. People were fucking marking it up like Champion's Path or Shining Fates, where it was like, oh, sorry, I know I said these boxes were $60. However, we're going to start charging $110 for these boxes now, and you're going to pay up, or if you're not going to get these boxes, we'll just find someone who will pay up. A lot of that kind of stuff was happening. In this case, not really too sure what was happening. All I know is they're not issuing refunds to their customers. The most recent reviews are speaking for themselves, and you do your own research, man. Hey, you want to keep giving them money? That's on you. You do that. Support whatever business you want, and hopefully they pull themselves out of that financial crisis they are currently in. I'm just saying, as customers, as regular fucking shoppers, as people who have paychecks and work salaries and fucking work jobs and all that shit, I'm just saying, be careful where you spend your money, man, because that kind of stuff can happen across the board. And if they do come back, I mean, once again, just me. I'm not throwing my money at somebody who couldn't handle selling Paradox Rift. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing that. All right. Gotcha. Y'all have a good day. Take it easy, Virgin Gang. We'll see you later. Just think about it. Your money isn't what it was worth last year. It's not worth what it was worth 2 years ago. Okay. Just think about that buying shit right now.